Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Technicational. My name is Peyton Wilmot, and today we're going to do the full review of the Note 10 Plus, and this is the Duos version, just to make things clear. Now, I have been using this for over 3 weeks, yes, roughly 3 weeks, and boy, do I have a review for you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into it, because I have a lot to cover. So let's start build quality and specifications, because this is a beast of a phone. Let's just talk about it. And just stop the screaming. What you screaming about?
Oh, you see the price on the phone, you my youth. A nightmare this.
Oh.
Yo, pause the video, my youth. I forgot to check my drawers. I feel like I shit myself.
Okay, so let's get right to it. Now let's talk some specifications and talk about the build quality somewhat. So okay, starting with the build quality. Now, this is the first time I've seen a major phone from Samsung that came without a headphone jack. Yes, let's talk about the elephant in the room. There is no headphone jack on the Note 10 Plus. You get a USB Type-C headphone in the box, and if you mash up that, your dog eat your supper. Anyhow, on top of that, there's nothing on the right side of the phone. There's no buttons, nothing at all on the right. Everything is on the left. You have a volume rocker on the left, and you have a Bixby button that you can change to a power button. You heard me right. Out of the box, this is a Bixby button. It's not a power button, but you can change it in settings. At the top of the phone, you have a noise cancellation mic, and you have your SIM tray, where you can actually use 2 SIM cards, or you can actually use a SIM card and a micro SD card, which is nice, but you have to choose. At the back of the phone, you have a quad camera setup where you have a 12 megapixel wide, a 12 megapixel telephoto camera, and a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera. And you might be asking, so what is the fourth camera? Well, the fourth camera is a depth vision camera, and this is what helps to give you portrait shots and do that AR doodle and all that new cool stuff that Samsung is advertising the Note 10 Plus can do. At the front of the phone, you have a lovely 6.8 inch Super AMOLED display, and it is one of the best AMOLEDs I've seen on a Samsung phone. Literally, it is just clean. You also get a 10 megapixel camera at the front, which is a hole punch out. And the thing about it is that it's only one camera at the front, not dual cameras like you would see on the S10 Plus earlier this year. Don't know why Samsung went this way, but they have their reasons. Now, at the bottom of the phone, you have your USB Type-C port to charge the phone, and you have a speaker grill, and it wouldn't be a Note unless you have your stylus. Yes, and this year's the stylus is a little bit thinner and a little bit lighter and can do a lot more stuff. You still have the remote gestures to take pictures. If you double click, okay, you know what? I'll do that later. Yeah, so you still have the double tap gestures to take pictures with the front camera, the back camera, or to switch the camera, but now you have air gestures where you can navigate through some menus and some things by waving it like a wand in front of the phone. Now, internally, the specs are pretty awesome. You get a 12 gig of RAM inside this phone. You also get 256 gigs of internal storage. That coupled with the new Exynos 9825 processor, which is a step up from what's in the Galaxy 10 Plus. Yeah, I really wish they put that one in the Galaxy S10 Plus, but no, it's in the Note 10 Plus. So you get a better performing phone than the S10 Plus when it comes to battery and performance, which is definitely good because it was lagging behind with the Snapdragon variant. So that's all cleared up now with the Note 10 Plus. And pretty much that is the specs and the build quality for the phone. The back is Gorilla Glass, the front is Gorilla Glass, and the frame is metal. It is a solid, sturdy phone, and it's very good to look at. So we're at the segment where we talk about performance, and with 12 gigs of RAM and a monster Exynos 9825 processor, which is an octa-core processor, I don't expect this to do any less than magnificent. And for the past 3 weeks when I have it, it has not stuttered on anything, and it has definitely performed well when it comes to battery life. I have like millions of apps running in the background, and I can switch to them at any time without any problem, no lag. It is amazing how snappy this phone is. It is definitely something that I am amazed about. It's just pretty good. Can somebody tell me why I'm killing chickens? So we're on to the section where a lot of people like to know, and that is camera quality. And a lot of people want to know this because most people want to know if this is better than the S10 Plus when it comes to quality of pictures and videos. And how can I say this? The features that you get in this, you don't get in the S10 Plus. The picture qualities do look the same, but you don't get the ability to do like live focus videos, and you don't get the ability to switch between the wide, the ultra wide, or the telephoto lens when you're video recording. You just get one option on the S10 Plus. But given that fact, I can say that the Note 10 Plus, it does take amazing photos in low light, in daylight, and all around. Just takes really good photos. But what's amazing is the video quality. Jeez, this thing can video in 4K 60 and it looks great. And that is a good plus if you're a person who do videos to do on YouTube, to put on Instagram, or you want to do pictures to put on Instagram. Yeah, this is kind of overkill, but you don't need anything else. You don't need no editing software. You don't need nothing. You just need this and a mic. That's it. Works like a charm. So let's talk about battery life. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect this much battery in this phone, because you're getting a 4300 milliamp hour battery, but it does last pretty long. Even comparing to the S10 Plus and the bigger screen that you get on this lasts considerably longer than the S10 Plus. So you can get roughly 2 days if you're just doing moderate stuff on this phone. You can get a full day, and probably sometime into the next day if you are an Instagram person, or if you love watch YouTube. And if you pressure it very hard, you're still gonna get a full day use out of the Note 10 Plus, which is amazing. The battery life is good. I don't really have to say nothing else about it. So this should be the part where I give my final thoughts, but there are so many features on this phone that I might just have to just point out some. And why you keep screaming in my video, Bridget?
Dude, you know, so my day I measure the price and I say, yo, you know, say tax dip on that. And my day I try to calculate it, yo, my brain start hurt me. You know what? Pause the video, I think I want shit again.
Moving on. So some of the features that you might not know about that is a key part of the phone is that the battery in the stylus, now when you pull it out, you get the percentage for the stylus here. That's good. Also, you have AR doodles where you can actually doodle something in the air and record it to show somebody something that you are doing, which is pretty good because you can actually doodle something or point an arrow somewhere showing the direction to something, or just playing Blue's Clues with your girlfriend, which is a good thing. So you have that, plus you have the whole called gestures, where you can hold the stylus button to bring up the camera, which is nice. You can double tap to switch the, well, here are some gesture menus. Double tap to switch the camera. Double tap again to switch the camera. You hold the button and do a 360 for zoom in, 360 for zoom out. As you can see, zooming in little by little. And you can press and hold and shift left, change between video, shift again, live focus video, hold and shift again, switch between the modes at the bottom. You can actually hold the button and flip up, or is it hold and flip down? Yep, hold and flip down to switch to the front camera. But the thing about it is that you have a double tap button for that already. So why do I need to hold the button and go down to do that? I don't know why. Kind of weird. The double tap button is much better. But anyhow, you do have some gestures, which is nice, and the stylus is more sensitive on the screen, and that is pretty much just some, because I don't want the video to be extra long, some of the features that they added in the Note 10 Plus. So let's move to my final thoughts. So here's my final thoughts on the Note 10 Plus, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus Duos. It is definitely a premium phone with a premium price. Why you keep
Yo, and I made that man, you just show my bridge in the price tag. It look like him can't take it either. Alright, check your pants.
Anyway, it's a premium phone with a premium price. And the thing about it is that, yes, it's not for everybody. And if you're not going to utilize all the features of the Note, it doesn't make any sense you invest in a Note. People who love Notes use the features, or love the fact that they have the best of everything, or the highest quality when it comes to Samsung products. If you're not into it, you have so many other lines of Samsung phones you can actually buy. If you're not going to use the stylus at the bottom at all, the closest and cheaper thing to a Note 10 Plus is the S10 Plus that came out earlier this year, and it has dropped in price. So if you want to check out that is a good option. But all in all, the phone here, this is an amazing phone with amazing features. I really do hate the fact that there's no headphone jack here, so for me, I can plug in a mic and extend it and do some video recording. I have to use the USB Type-C headphones that come with it, and that's just a no-no for me. But thank you guys for watching, and big shout out to the Samsung Experience Store in Tropical Plaza. Wouldn't be able to do all of these things without them. And if you want to go in and fiddle with an expensive phone but you know you can't afford it, that's the place where you go to do it. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace. Can you please stop showing the goddamn price?
Snakes in the grass, you gotta watch where you step. Blood on the leaves, you either kill or be killed. When there's food on the table, you either eat or you starve. And when there's sharks in the water, you either sink or you swim. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.